Hey everyone, meteorologist Kevin Arnone here. I'm along with Kel Staten, the executive producer of SportsEdge.com.
That's right. Big game this weekend.
We do have a big game coming up this weekend. We have the Patriots playing the Colts in Foxborough, Mass. And kickoff is at 6:40 p.m. And let me tell you, it's going to be raining. And it's going to be raining hard. So we have rain heavy at times, gusty winds as well. Sustained winds are going to be about 5 to 15 miles per hour. But we could see some gusts 20 to 25 at times. And temperature really not a big factor. It's going to be in the low 40s. By the time the fourth quarter comes around, we might be in the 30s. But so temperature's not like a factor like we saw last week with the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. But this rain, it could make it harder to play in, but who's got the edge when you throw away the weather components?
Well, I think when you throw away the weather components, it's the Patriots. And I think when you add the weather components in, it's still the Patriots because
Okay.
as you look at the stats here, you take a look, the Colts have the top passing offense in football. And I think that's a big thing. Of course, you talk about the weather is going to make the ball more slick, going to make it tougher to pass downfield. And I think when you look at the Patriots defense, they've got one of the best defensive backfields in the league and maybe the best defensive back, maybe other than Richard Sherman in the league and Darrell Revis. That's arguable either way. But I think that could be a big key in this game because you take a look in the rain, the Colts are going to have to pass the ball to win this game.
Yep.
They can't rely on their running game. And they've fumbled a lot. They've got a lot of guys who have dropped the ball a lot. T.Y. Hilton, Colby Fleener, both of those guys have made big drops in big-time games.
Okay.
So I think it's definitely the weather is the advantage of the Patriots. And I think especially being at home, it's going to be a big advantage for New England.
Well, I guess when you throw in the weather component of the game, it's definitely going to make the field more slippery when you're talking about totals around an inch, inch and a half, in parts of Massachusetts they can see, and so that's really going to make the advantage for the team that's better at the short passing game. It's also going to be harder to run and harder to juke, and that's because the playing field's going to be a lot more slippery, and the wind. I guess we're not talking crazy winds, but still 20, 25 mile per hour wind could definitely make the ball move when it's going for a field goal or say even a long pass.
Right.
So that's definitely going to, hurt that end of the game field goal that you need to win.
Right.
With 15 seconds left and you're down by 2.
And of course, one of the great field goal kickers of all time, Adam Vinatieri, no longer a Patriot, now a Colt. So maybe that can play into it a little bit there as well.
Well, here's your boy Andrew Luck. We'll talk about him for a second.
That's right, Kevin. Andrew Luck's only 25 years old. And how old are you, Kevin?
26.
26.
Yes. So he's only a year younger than I am, making millions and millions of dollars more.
That's right. And he's only one game away from the Super Bowl.
Oof.
And did you know that only 9 quarterbacks have led their teams to Super Bowls at a younger age than Andrew Luck? You take a look at the list. Vince Ferragamo.
No idea who that is.
He's a legendary player, yes.
Okay.
I forgot which team he played for, but
I think he played for the Rams.
he did play for the Rams. You're right. I don't know how you remembered that. Joe Montana, a lot more people remember his name.
Yep.
Joe Namath, Jets fan, certainly
Jets,
remember
yep,
his name.
yep.
Colin Kaepernick, Drew Bledsoe, Ben Roethlisberger, Dan Marino, David Woodley from the Dolphins, and of course Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
Are the other ones?
who's on the Patriots.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes. So we want to show you or tell you our picks. Let's start with our brand new and intelligent and the best meteorologist around, Kyla Grogan. Here she is, everyone.
Introduction.
That was good. Now you got to tell everyone who you think's going to win.
Okay, I am a self-professed sports dodo bird. I don't
Fair
follow
enough.
it. Okay, but if it's between the Patriots and
The Colts.
the Colts, I have to go Patriots
Why?
because I went to Boston University,
There you go.
so I have a little Massachusetts slant there.
Okay, fair enough. So she's
Go
going to
Patriots.
Patriots. And last week we just won. Who'd you pick last week?
Last week I picked the ones that had I picked the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
They
She
did
didn't
not
like
win.
yellow, so.
They didn't win, so I do not have a good track record.
But I'm agreeing with you this week.
Okay.
I'm going with the Patriots as well.
Okay, so maybe we'll win.
And I'm not really, I'm a diehard Yankee fan. So I hate, I don't want to say hate's a strong word. I really hate the Red Sox and the Patriots, but I think the Patriots have the edge.
Yeah, you know what? I think the Patriots have the edge too, and I think the reason is their defense. I think a much better defensive team than they've been in years past, one of the best in the league. And I think Andrew Luck, a little young to maybe run through Peyton Manning on the road, and then Tom Brady, who's more clutch, of course, in the playoffs.
Well, I
on the
guess
road.
time will tell Sunday, right?
Right.
All right, everyone. Thanks for logging on to, of course, WXEdge.com. And
Of course, SportsEdge.com, your home for the best in Connecticut sports.
we'll catch you in 2 weeks when we talk about the Super Bowl, which is it's in Arizona, correct?
Arizona, so the weather, maybe a little heat wave, maybe a little more for the
Yeah,
fans.
but it's inside, so it really won't make a
It is.
difference.
Are we even going to have an episode, maybe?
We'll have an episode.
You're going to have to check that out.
Thanks for watching.